Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples. It's Sunday, September the 7th here. We do have a stretch of cooler weather coming our way after our little blip of summer we saw earlier this past couple of days. Low to mid 90s here. We had heat indices closing in on 100 degrees for some of you yesterday. The humidity really made things a different story, but thankfully we are going to put that aside for now and focus on some much cooler weather in our forecast as well. Of course, we do have some showers and some afternoon storms today associated with the cold front that's going to bring in some of the cooler conditions along with breezy conditions out of the north and northeast about every day this week, except for I think Friday. The way things are going, it's going to be breezy every day. So if you can stand the cool weather and the breeze, I think you're going to be setting to good to go. Also, so the humidity is going to start to drop off. And again, this front's going to stall off our coast, bringing shower chances every single day for our coastline. Some inland areas could see some showers to begin the morning, but then throughout the afternoon, pretty much east of Highway 17 down towards all of Highway 12 really has a chance of some scattered showers, maybe some isolated storms further south of our area. But again, that's the front that's been hanging around it's been loitering around our coastline here. This is the other front right here. It's slowly getting its act together. And again, this stretches way up towards the North New England states. And again, some much cooler weather is going to come ushering in behind that. So we got some moisture that's going to start to ride along the front here with that as well. We're quiet here in the Atlantic, but Hurricane Kiko in the Pacific here. A lot of data showcasing this. Still looks like most of the islands should be okay. Of course, some of these islands off the coast are going to be dealing with a high surf concern as well as the potential for some high rip risk with that as well. But everything else quiet in the Gulf, nothing in the Bahamas there, just some scattered unorganized thunderstorms. There's our cold front right there, one of them at least popping up in there. Even down towards the deep Atlantic, the system yesterday, gone. It's not even being tracked anymore. But the National Hurricane Center, I thought that was going to be the case. It was not seeing much anymore of a development because it's raining a lot of dry air from the Saharan dust moving off the coast of Africa. All right, by this morning, early afternoon, things are going to be quiet. Maybe a stray sprinkle here or there. Here comes our cold front. Again, it's firing up those showers and thunderstorms as we go towards tonight. Mostly scattered across the inland counties, but pretty much east of Highway 70 over towards 264 and 64 south has a better chance of picking up some heavy rain. And we can't roll out some isolated early sprinkles before sunrise Monday. But here we go. We're going to be stuck in the clouds pretty much east of 264. If you're west of 264, you have a better chance of seeing some sunshine. Still some filtered clouds in between. But other than that, clouds begin to roll back in late Monday night to Tuesday, giving us more of an overcast day. But meanwhile, the coast will have a wet stretch of days heading up for their few days. We do see again the rainfall heavy back towards the coastline. Inland areas very isolated and scattered. Not a lot of rain in our forecast here over the next couple of days. But the winds is going to be picking up as we go towards today. That northeast flow picks up here, creating again a moderate risk of rip currents. Probably going to be seeing a high risk of rip currents pick up again due to that north facing beach. Going to be seeing the concerns with that. And even offshore, we could see winds out of the north about 30 to 35 miles an hour. So if you're doing any offshore fishing this week, anything like that, you might want to probably stay closer to the sounds. Maybe not go too far offshore off the outer banks because it's going to get really windy here, especially going into Wednesday. We're going to be seeing those winds pick up again. So we got several days of windy conditions, 20-30 mile an hour gusts, maybe 30 to 40 back off our coastline. But you see most inland locations will stay below 20 less miles an hour. The humidity is dropping through the next several days. It may go up just a smidge bit here by the middle of the week. You got to stay in that little not too bad / tolerable category overall. Rip currents today, though, are low. If you're going to be beach bound, of course, watch out for showers and thunderstorms there. Moderate risk of rip currents. Wouldn't be surprised if these get upgraded to high risk of rip currents over the coming days due to the winds. It's also those shower chances as well. So again, every day stuck in the upper 70s, lows in the mid 60s out there. And for the rest of our inland locations here, we're going to be kind of mostly overcast with some sunshine in between as we go towards the middle of the week here. And of course 9/11 on Thursday. If you have any scheduled events or any observances you're doing there in the morning, should be good to go. Again, watch out for a stray shower possible along the coast. But other than that, next weekend looks pretty dry and maybe another stretch of cooler weather to follow beyond that.